pointed out that some of these voice actors are like very 90s, not even anime, but like 90s cartoon VAs. Have you noticed it?
I haven't recognized any.
I swear to God, Mag is the guy who keeps getting work, and I cannot remember this guy's name, who does, like, Robin in Teen Titans.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I can't remember the guy's name.
It's probably going to be someone who's just doing an imitation of that guy.
I mean, it could be, but it sounds so much like him, and he's got such a very specific voice.
Yeah, I haven't heard Teen Titans in a while, so I wouldn't know.
Also, I recognize Pepper, but I can't put my finger on who that is. I can look it up after this, so it's probably not going to be that big a deal. But I swear to God, it's somebody that I recognize.
Looking at this game, I would have expected it to have been, like, localized really for kidsy.
Yeah,
because it's in the right era for it.
It totally is in the right era.
And Pepper kind of just looks like a character that 4Kids would censor.
Neat.
Oh, triple laser. I like that area.
Yeah, I think it just keeps getting bigger.
Nice.
Oh, miss.
Well, I think that's the trade-off.
I guess. Everybody has a skill they can learn now. See the little yellow things around them?
Yeah, let's learn some skills.
So that's how you figure it out.
She had like two.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's not 3. Okay.
Alright.
So serious first aid. That's
okay,
everybody.
Cool. That's good.
It probably takes a ton of FP though.
Yeah, but she's got full, so she's fine.
So it goes from 135 down to... Oh my God, it didn't take any.
What?
I don't know!
Alright.
Oh, that's weird, and I don't like it, but I love it.
Yeah, what's the catch?
I don't know. Maybe there isn't one.
Does she have like a hidden stat that's gonna go up every time and it's gonna change our ending?
Maybe?
I don't think so, but it wouldn't.
I sincerely doubt it. But
it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It's so weird, though.
I can't remember where I've seen that done, but there's
where you use a skill and it changes like the ending you get?
Yeah, like it just like you got an invisible stat that's based on whether or not you do certain things. That's gotta have been a thing that we've encountered at some point in some game somewhere.
I don't know, I can't.
Not in a game for the channel.
Yeah, I for real can't think of anything.
I know that Disgaea will track.
Prinny destruction.
What? No, it does.
Yeah.
I don't. No, it counts any time you kill your own.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's anybody, but Prinnies are like the ones that people don't think of because the entire purpose behind a Prinny is destroying it.
Except no, they can be useful in battle for real. You just have to, train them.
Yeah, but the way that most people use. Oh, okay. Let me just get my bearings here. There we go. The way that most people use Prinnies in Disgaea is they pick them up and throw them because they're just bombs.
Yeah, but they're stronger bombs if they're higher levels, so you should just be raising their levels anyways.
I'm not disagreeing.
And then they can do decent damage. They've got like a skill that just inflicts like 4 different types of status ailments.
Honestly, I don't think Prinnies should die if they explode. I think it should leave them with health.
Yeah, it shouldn't count as an enemy death, but I think that's part of the point. Like, it shouldn't count as an ally death. But I was saying, Disgaea will count how many times your guys are killed by your own side, and your ending does change.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm willing to anticipate anything being an ending change because I've played so much Disgaea in my day. Like, I'm expecting that, like, every time we jump, a counter goes up, and if we've jumped too much, that the ending will, like, go into the final boss and jump over it because our jump is so strong. That could happen. It could happen. It won't, but it could have. It's not going to, but they could have programmed it in if they had given a shit about jumping.
Oh, in one of the other episodes, we were talking about destroying enemies when you go over a certain level.
Yeah.
Like just in the overworld?
Yeah, it happens in Paper Mario.
Yeah, somebody pointed out that it also apparently happens in Earthbound.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting.
So there's a strong precedent for it, and it better happen in this game to help us get through.
I don't know if we're ever going to run into dungeons where we are that much higher level than everything else.
Once we get further in, they'll probably give us options of which dungeon to go into or something. Or at least, like, maybe enemies will start running from us instead of running at us. I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know.
Archaeopteryx.
Yeah, they're everywhere, too. Like it's I love the design and I love the name and it's just great. But oh my god, they're everywhere and they're actually not bad. Like they're not like fuck up enemies. They're pretty good enemies.
Yeah. I kind of wish they had more feathers.
Yeah, as it stands, like I said, they're just toads with wings.
Yeah.
And one big tail feather, or many small ones that just look like one giant tail feather. It's unclear.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like 3 of them. You can see them in that.
Yeah. There's just 2 are really small.
God. Really low detail models on some of these, but I understand it because this is a Dreamcast game.
Yeah.
Or like it's a GameCube game, but it was a port of a Dreamcast game.
And they weren't going to go through and redo literally every model.
Yeah, and honestly, it does kind of fit with like the way that this game just looks in general.
Oh yeah, this game looks like very... Like, honestly, I don't even want to say it looks like Dreamcasty. It almost looks like this is just a N64 game with HD textures. Is the vibe I get off of this. Except maybe for our characters, our player characters are a little more complex, but the enemies and the rooms and stuff, you could have done this game on an N64. The textures are just slightly better.
I wouldn't be surprised if this game could have been done on an N64.
Yeah, like maybe you need the expansion pack in, but then it's fine.
It for real just kind of looks like, I don't know, some of these enemies have got to have less than, like, 100 polygons apiece. Like, they have got to be teeny tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty chunky.
Yeah. Which isn't bad, I like the aesthetic. I think
yeah,
it's
low
nice.
poly is a genuine, legitimate art form.
Yeah.
You do more with less.
Health recovery, first aid...
But this game doesn't really feel like it's a GameCube game. And we're playing it through our Wii, and it sure as hell is not a Wii game.
It's definitely not a Wii game.
This game looks and feels like... How many generations in are we? We're like 4 generations past when this game would have been appropriate.
Are we talking about Dreamcast?
I don't know.
Or GameCube?
Both.
Because I don't think that's the same generation.
No, those were technically the same. Because wasn't the N64 technically rivaling the Sega Saturn, but no one cared about the Saturn?
No, the N64 was against the PS1.
Yeah, well, when did the Sega Saturn exist? Because it was there. It was in that generation, correct?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah.
And the Dreamcast was released significantly earlier than the PS2 or the GameCube, but it was the first of that generation. It was not the generation prior, right?
Yeah, technically I think it was. The, you know what? Now I don't remember.
The Atari Jaguar also was out as a rival to the N64, but no one cared.
Yeah, well, nobody remembers the Atari Jaguar. Except this last E3 where people were talking about and making fake...
really?
No, people were making fake leaks about Atari announcing a new console.
That would have been
And there were a bunch of people who really believed it, like really truly believed it. And I was just like, why would you believe that?
And then Amiga puts out a console and the Nokia N-Gage gets a new one. The Nokia 3D N-Gage.
Jesus.
You still talk out the side of the
100,
phone.
100. That's not too bad. I'll just leave it the way it is for now.
Just avoid some of these guys.
No, I want to fight them.
Okay. When I say that, you say it's dumb that I'm not running in Pokemon.
No, but and Nokia N-Gage, yes. It's just another phone, but it's a 3D phone. I think people would buy a 3D phone, honestly. I think you could get away with that. It would be crap,
Aren't there
but I bet you
phones
could
that
get away with
technically
it.
do 3D? They're just not good at it?
I don't remember. I know there were cameras that started doing 3D after a while, and I think they might still
Yeah,
exist.
there's those 3D TVs that no one wants.
Well, there was a market for the 3D TV for a while, and I feel like that market's maybe not around so much anymore, but there are still people who will argue up and down in favor of 3D.
3D just doesn't work for everyone, though, so I really wish that they'd drop it. Like I can make it work if I get the angle perfect, but then only for like a split second. And it like makes my eyes weird.
You know what I'm really amazed people haven't tried to do yet, and I don't know why they haven't tried to do it
We're
yet.
probably gonna want that item. Now gold sounds
we
good.
will definitely want that particular item.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, fucking, like, and this is gonna sound weird when I say it, but VR TV.
Like the kind that straps to your head?
Like, yeah, like what I think might be an interesting concept, and I've seen some companies
Oculus
have played
Netflix.
with this. Yeah, some people have played with this sort of concept or whatever. But a sort of a thing that you could run in VR with like an Oculus or something like that. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That lets you have literally just like television, like just a TV.
We don't have any kind of VR setup, so we
No,
don't know
we
if
don't.
it does do that. It might
Well,
do that.
I've seen some people try and point out that, yeah, there's ways
Wow,
to do sort of
bunch of stuff.
that, but not quite. Like, you can do, like, a theater setup, if you really wanted to, in certain VR sets.
Cat ears! Holy shit, we need those.
Yes, we do.
It's probably just like an accessory slot.
I would bet that it's probably a helmet for specifically...
Probably linear.
Linear, yes, thank you. Yeah, we'll use the fragment on linear. It's not going to heal her for almost anything.
Yeah.
Those things are so bad.
Yeah, slap those ears on her head.
Let's see. So linear. Nope, not that.
Not weapon.
Santa Maria. Oh wait, did I click weapon?
Yeah.
Oops. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
She's not wearing them though. Can't see them. An about face whistle. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
The whistles are not really going to be that useful.
Well, we haven't used them yet, but I get the feeling they're probably not going to be super useful. When we do use them, I might use them on the boss specifically.
I don't see why the formation of the boss is going to be anything. It's going to be one
I'm pretty
giant
sure those
thing.
whistles do it for us. I don't think it's for the boss.
Oh.
Rivet shoes.
Okay, so we must be really close to the boss.
Yeah,
if
they
we've
keep
got-
giving us these little, like pools, like these boss pools.
You know
Okay.
what I want in a new console?
Use this. What do you want?
Okay, so not console's the wrong word for it, but I kind of want like I kind of want handhelds that are shaped like the controllers. Like kind of like how your 3DS looks.
Oh,
But like
the
I
Switch then?
no, because the Switch is still kind of a brick.
Only kind of.
I
It's
kind
got
of
the
want to
stuff
see
along either side.
like a handheld that's like actually designed to be held in your hands. I feel like the fact that so many handhelds are just these big old boxes is starting to get annoying. Like it's part of that whole iPad aesthetic where everything's got to be like sleek and straight, clean lines, but it's like, no, give me something ergonomic.
Honestly, if you had asked me, you know what kind, like, tell me what your like idea for what a really good console would have been.
An N64 but portable.
Like, if you had told me last year to tell you what a console would be, I would have described the Switch. I swear to God, that thing, like, a lot of people are down on it and still are, like, getting really angry about it. Like, oh, it's terrible, and I hate that Nintendo keeps doing this thing and all this other stuff. Even though it's selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, we don't have one, though.
No, but honestly, looking at it and just, like, thinking about it, that is probably the dream console I would have come up with right there. Like, just looking at it, it's perfect. There's literally nothing wrong with it, in my opinion.
My ideal is literally just, can I get a portable N64
The,
that plays all the games I had as a kid?
the only thing that I would have described differently is that the console itself would not have been the screen. The screen would have been an additional thing that maybe is wirelessly
flips
linked
up?
to it. No.
No.
I would have wanted the entire console to have been a small black box, and then you either USB connect the screen to it or like click it down on top of it, or you literally just wireless a screen so that you have the screen with the controllers clicked together wirelessly, and then you could put the console in like a bag or something.
Yeah, but the way they do it, they got touchscreen stuff in it. Like, it makes sense they did it how they did. So, like, mine, honestly, genuinely, it's just like, I just want to play the things I played as a kid. I don't need new games. Like, I'm sad that way. Like new games are cool and fun,
Well-
but I haven't played, like, Banjo-Kazooie in over a decade, so that's new to me. What do those do? Have we figured it out?
You know what? Screw this. It is prehistoric coin for Museville Lottery.
Is
That is a
Museville where we
lottery
live?
item. I believe it is.
Okay.
Da.
I don't know why they'd
Venom
be taking
visual.
prehistoric coins for their
Trap
lottery.
search.
Maybe it's a lottery from prehistory.
Maybe
It's like if they dug up a lotto ticket from like 1970.
I feel like the way that they have set this up, the town is sort of based around what is effectively just a museum. In fact, it's called Museville, maybe for that exact reason.
Yeah.
So if you put in like an artifact that's something that you can find an awful lot of and make it a lottery ticket, I feel like that kind of works. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just saying, yeah, it totally works and I love it because like I'm just some kind of...
I don't
Did
know.
you get everything? All the paths?
Well, there's like a row of 3 traps, but I don't think
No,
that's...
there's nothing up there, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Alright, please be the boss. I'm kind of
Yeah,
done
I'm
with
getting...
this.
Oh, no. One more floor. One more floor.
Maybe.
Should I just rush to the end?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll just rush to
I
the
mean,
end.
try and like check the chests in case we get more equipment.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking is, what if there's equipment in the chest?
But I don't think we need to keep fighting ticks and squirrels and
Okay,
stuff.
we'll just push these guys forward then. By pushing them back.
Sure.
So we can, like, get them
Yeah.
all sort of up where they need to be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ugh.
You know what actually would be a really good console idea? And I know this isn't going to happen, and that people are going to also tell me, well, that's just an iPhone. But if, like, a DS had a phone in it, like, not like a phone, like an actual, like an iPhone the way they work now, but, like,
So you
give
want
me...
an N-Gage?
Yeah, but good. Like, one of those, but good? Maybe instead of being, like, you put it up to your head on its side, like a weird taco, like maybe it just has a Bluetooth headset or something? But then just, like, give me all of the convenience and good design and games of, like, a Nintendo Portable, but put a phone in it so that people don't need to buy a separate phone? I think that would be really good.